Hello everybody.
Hi everybody.
Thank you for watching today's video. Before we start, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and that bell notification so you don't miss any of our videos. Now, when most people move to a new country, there's a flood of different emotions. You're feeling excited, you're feeling joy that you're gonna be together with the person you love finally, but you're also feeling a little bit nervous. You got this pit in the bottom of your stomach of fear. And that fear of what's it gonna be like to be different. You know, you're going to a brand new country you've never been to before, and you're going to be different. And sometimes when you arrive, that fear can keep you from really being yourself. And you can have a tendency to lose your identity of who you are if you're not careful. So in today's video, we're gonna help you understand a little bit better what it's like, or what it could be like, moving to a new country and being different, and how you can overcome some of those fears and anxiety so you can truly live just being proud of being different. And it starts right now. So let's tell you a little story really quick, okay? Once upon a time, there was this woman named Angelica, and she moved to the United States of America for the very first time. First time ever leaving the Philippines. How did you feel?
It's a roller coaster feeling. Like it's just, I'm scared, I'm excited to be with you because I love you and I want to spend time with you and your kids. But also, I'm also so scared of like, just me being a Filipina. It's just, okay, how would it be? Like, I don't know.
The end.
An example. When we were in our long distance relationship, I used to go to this place called First Watch for breakfast every morning. And our ritual was we would talk on FaceTime while I ate breakfast. So the actual waiters and waitresses that would be working there got to know me very well, but they also would always wonder like who I'm talking to on the other end. So I would talk to them and let them know that, you know, my fiance lives in the Philippines and we're gonna be together soon, and everybody's saying, oh, we can't wait to meet her and blah, 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 right? So finally, Angelica moves to the United States, and I can't wait to bring her to First Watch because it was such an important part of our long distance relationship. I wanted her to see firsthand, you know, what she would only see through the lens every day. So the day after she arrives, okay, we go to First Watch, and when we walk through the door, Angelica kind of, you know, does this a little bit. You know, she was hiding behind me a little bit, kind of nervous, okay, nervous about what other people were gonna think of her, right? And, you know, we walk in and at the table for two, we go sit down, we start eating, and I could just sense this just major feeling of her feeling very uncomfortable, okay?
So different.
And not wanting to be there, right? And the people were really nice.
Yeah, they were so nice.
Okay? But you felt kind of different. What else did you feel?
Just different and comfortable because like it's just brand new to me. Like all of you look the same and I look Asian.
Well, one of the things that made her feel so different was because of really what she was focusing on too.
Yeah.
So instead of just focusing on the experience itself, you know, of course, when you're different, you pay attention to everybody else. And what are you paying attention to? Are they watching me? Are they looking at me? And of course, we're walking into a restaurant where people know me. Of course, when I walk in with her, they're gonna be thinking, oh my God, that's her. In a good way. However, in her mind, because she felt a little different, you know, than everybody else, she got a little bit fearful of what people were gonna think, and are people gonna be judging her, and you know, the craziness starts going on in her head, and it's making her feel a little bit uncomfortable, right? So fast forward a week or two from now, okay? She still felt a little bit uncomfortable, but then all of a sudden, the waitresses start talking to her. They start giving her compliments. You know, you're so beautiful. You know, and then I would go by myself, oh, where's your beautiful wife? You know, and then they start expecting her as a regular, and eventually Angelica is going into this restaurant now, not feeling any anxiety whatsoever.
No more. They're very, very nice.
But in the beginning, Angelica didn't even really want to go to the restaurant again after that first time, right?
Yeah.
Give another example. What about CrossFit? Because I like to do CrossFit, and I was really excited for her because I really thought that, she would really get into the community aspect of CrossFit. And because she said she wanted to exercise with me and things like that. And CrossFit's such a close-knit community, I thought it'd be a great place for her to meet some friends. There's a lot of younger people there as well. So she went once.
I think 3 times. I went there 3 times.
So you went there 3 times?
Yeah.
And what was your overall feeling there?
I felt so uncomfortable too because they're all in good shape. They're all like Americans.
So now she's got a double whammy. Okay, so she gets that feeling of that anybody in the world feels when they go into a gym for the first time of, oh, I'm out of shape and everybody's in shape. But then she's also got the feeling of, okay, I'm different, I'm Asian.
Yeah.
And I'm going into a gym where there's
all
Americans. However, that's what she sees because that's what she's focusing on. So why do we tell you these stories? And why do we talk about what we're focusing on? There's a saying that I learned from one of my mentors a long time ago, and it has stuck with me throughout my entire life. And I'm slowly but surely getting it to stick with her as well. But that saying is, where you focus is where you go. If you focus on being different and you focus on everybody else viewing you as different, then you are going to feel different and you're going to feel uncomfortable and you're going to just isolate yourself.
Yeah.
And we don't want that to happen to anybody watching this video because you should be proud to be different. So what are some other areas that you really felt uncomfortable with?
The language. Like, even though I know I can speak English very well, I still have that anxiety of like being immersed to the English speaking people. Like, sometimes I just cannot. I get nosebleed sometimes, even though I can understand English, and we all know that Filipinos, right? Like, we understand English, but when you immerse yourself to an English-speaking country, it's just
major nosebleed.
It's major nosebleed, and also it's kind of overwhelming too because they have accents, and sometimes
idioms.
Yeah, they have idioms, and they tend to forget that you are from the other country.
Yes, warning, warning, warning. When you come to the US for the first time, you're going to be in nosebleed overwhelm, okay? And there is one way you can overcome nosebleed overwhelm without feeling different and without feeling bad, and it's by learning one sentence. And this is a sentence that I had to personally learn when I was in another country doing work.
Yeah.
I was an importer, so I had to travel to China, to the Philippines, to India, to Bali, all those places. So I'm in those countries and I'm trying to understand, even though most of the people that I spoke with spoke pretty decent English, sometimes they would speak with an accent, sometimes they would speak a little bit broken. And then sometimes I would have to talk much slower as well so they could understand me. And the number one phrase you can learn when you're in a new country is, I'm sorry, could you repeat that? That's the magic phrase. I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Yeah.
I use that phrase over and over and over again, whether it's in my personal life, in business, no matter what, because if you truly don't understand what somebody's saying and then you do the head nod and you pretend to understand, then you could be missing something very, very important.
Yeah.
And also, what you're also going to miss out on is the learning opportunity to maybe understand something in a different way. So when you say that phrase, I'm sorry, can you repeat that please? It's not rude, and they're not going to think you're rude. However, seeing that you're of Asian descent, they will connect the fact that, okay, maybe I should speak in use different words, okay? Most people will understand, okay, maybe I shouldn't use idioms or use this or that, right? So when you do say that magic phrase, I'm sorry, could you repeat that? What you'll do is you'll learn and you'll grow, and you'll get a better understanding of what that person actually said to you, whether it's in business or in personal life. So don't be afraid to be different. just focus on other things than being different. But one of the things you need to be careful of is you need to remember one thing, that the man you married or the woman that you married from a foreign country, they married you because you are different. So when you go to that new country, make sure that you keep those roots. Don't change who you are. Make sure that the culture doesn't change your identity. Because then it can actually have effects on your relationship.
Stay who you are.
Yes. You want to keep your roots.
Like, there are so many things that why Americans love to marry a Filipino woman. That's why, that's why when you come here in the U.S., I think you really need to stay who you are as a Filipino.
Don't focus on being different. Be proud of being different.
Be proud. Be proud of your skin.
Be proud of who you are and where you came from. Because ultimately that's probably the reason why you ended up together in the first place, was because you are different. You should both embrace each other's differences and help each other grow. We want to thank you for watching today's video. We've got a lot more to come, so please subscribe, hit the bell notification, and of course, keep it real.